All right, guys, right now we're going to talk about the heat input control and the penetration control of the laser. So as far as heat input goes, that's probably the #1 factor of why I've seen people move forward with the laser welder, is having such a drastically lower heat input compared to conventional arc welding. So especially on thin gauge, like stainless aluminum, things that want to distort and shift, there's a lot of non-value added time in those processes trying to re-straighten things after they've been welded. And so the laser, we are drastically lower on the heat input. We've also got deeper pen with much less reinforcement. So when everything cools down and shrinks, everything's shrinking into itself instead of around the weld. All right, so kind of a two-step reason why we've got lower distortion. Probably the second reason I see people change that process is the ease of use of the laser. All right, there's no contact tip to work distance. There's no voltage, amperage fluctuation. We're really letting the torch rest on the wire. And we pull that trigger, it's moving our hand down the joint. The best way to think about it is kind of like a 70-18 or 70-24 with a high dig. So very easy to use. And honestly, as long as you don't fight that wire, push your hand, it's pretty much almost impossible to blow through. All right, so we're gonna weld on some 18 gauge stainless and some 24 gauge stainless and kind of show off the capabilities. All right, guys, so this one here, this is our 18 gauge stainless sample. Right? And so I really want to give you like worst case scenario, right? This isn't part of a structure. There's nothing tacked together. We've got 2 free floating coupons. I'm not going to tack them. And I know if we try to TIG weld this, MIG weld this without any tacks, this thing's going to separate. So I want to show you really how much movement there isn't with a laser. So there you have it. There's our weld. Here's our backside, right? With that wire pushing our hand, there's no burn through. Just a pretty simple weld on thin material. And here's our 24 gauge samples. So we're gonna roll these next. All right, so here's our weld side. Like I said, no burn through. Nice and good on the back side. All right, guys, so that was a pretty simple, right, coupon test. We got our 18 gauge or 24 gauge, but a really good visual of how different the laser is compared to a MIG or TIG. And if you or your customers are dealing with this type of material range, the thickness range, the laser is a no-brainer to at least take a look at, right, and see how it could affect reducing all that non-value added time post-weld. For more information, go to millerwelds.com or contact your local welding equipment supplier.